Frog play. Hello YouTube! I'm Frogman Forever and welcome back to another edition of Frog Play. I believe this is Frog Play number 6. Yeah, it's Super Mario Bros. Now before I begin, I just want to preface this. I did not grow up in the Atari age. I did not grow up in the Nintendo age. I grew up with like Super Nintendo and N64 and GameCube and all that stuff. So playing one of these classic Nintendo games is going to be a little bit out of my element. I have played this game, obviously. I think most people have. But I'm not practiced whatsoever. And honestly, I'm really just playing just because I wanted to play Super Mario Brothers. So don't expect great things. I'm not going to take any warps. I want to try to just see how far I can get on my own. I think for today, I'm just going to keep it to, well, let's see. Hold on. What do I have planned for today? I'm going to try to do 15 to 30 minutes. We'll see. I mean, it can go over if I'm doing better, obviously, but I don't really intend on playing this again after today, so let's just leave it at that. So let's just jump right in. Super Mario Bros. Here we go. World 1-1, most popular Mario level, probably. Well, one of them, anyway. Most iconic, I guess you could say, would be the better word. So yeah, here we go. Real quick, before I do anything, I just want to make sure I am recording my audio. Okay, cool, I am. All right, okay, we're good. Would hate to have to do this. Oh snap! Yeah, would hate to have to do this video all over again. All right. So I'm not going for speed here. Let's see how far I can get without dying. I might take my time with some of these jumps. We'll see. I don't know where all the secret stuff is, like all those secret lives and stuff. So, those of you screaming at your TVs, again, I just want to remind you, this might not be the Let's Play or the walkthrough or whatever you want to call it. Well, I call it the Frog Play, but you know, might not be the one for you. And just as a reminder for those of you who are just tuning in, I call them Frog Plays because they're basically just me casually playing a game. There's no commitment to try to complete it. It's just me having a good time. Kicking back. Today's Saturday, so that's the day I tend to kick back, or try to anyway. And that's World 1-1, so we're on World 1-2. Again, I'm not taking warps, so let's just see how that goes, see how far I can get. Now again, I'm out of practice. I haven't practiced at all before recording, so I do intend, but I don't expect to get very far. Oh, I'm gonna move my mouse, I have it in the way. Okay. Now, I know how to get to the warps, obviously, but you can just go right up here and do it that way, but I'm gonna play the level as the creators presumably intended for the game to be played, so. Yeah, Super Mario Bros. Is, sorry I'm not talking much. I mean, there's really not much you can say about Super Mario Bros. I mean, like I said, I'm kind of playing it on this channel more for the novelty of it, just kind of, you know, let's just knock it out. But, you know, there's really, oh wow, I didn't know that would actually go anywhere. But yeah, I mean, it's Super Mario Bros. I mean, what can you say? I mean, you're just this Italian plumber, although I don't know, was he, someone leave a comment if you know, was he identified as being an Italian plumber back when the game was made? Like, was it like in the manual that he was Italian, or did he just become Italian over time? Did they just like decide, you know what, this guy's an Italian plumber, let's make him Italian? I'd be curious to know that. I don't know the answer to that. Alright, I believe that's 2 levels down. Pretty easy, keeping it real, keeping it simple here. That was a poor joke. Jump. Alright, 800 points! I'm 800 points richer. This would be kind of an interesting one to do for like a high score kind of challenge, but I don't think anyone plays Super Mario Bros. For the high score. Well, if they, I'm sure they do, but you know, those are like record holders or people who, you know, people who want to set records like that. I don't think anyone just does it for the sake of, I'm gonna try to get a high score on Mario Bros. Nobody ever talks about that anyway. At least not anymore. I mean, does anyone know anyone who's like, who? And I'm saying, oh, that was a tragic death there. Does anyone know anyone who doesn't play the game for the sake of getting a high score, but who can just like tell you, oh yeah, my highest score on Super Mario Brothers was you know, I don't know, 500,000. I don't know. I doubt it. I mean, I'm sure that there are some people out there who know people like that or who are people like that, but I mean, come on. Most of you, I'm sure, would not have a friend who would do that, or who would you know, keep track of that kind of stuff. Is this where I died last time? I think it was. I understand there's a timer. It moves pretty quickly, actually. Those are not seconds. Those are like increments or whatever. And I'm sorry if you're getting some background sound of my rabbit chewing on the kennel. I think she's hungry, so I'll probably do that after I take care of this. She'll mellow out over time. So, we'll see. For some reason, I still thought I had the fire flower. Yeah, right. I wish. Alright, is that the end of the level? I think it is, because you start getting higher, and you know you're about at that flag. Whee! Oh. Almost got a 1 up there. How am I doing on lives? We'll see. I got 2. I don't think 0 counts as a life in these games. I think that was like something they added later on. Yeah, just a blank box there. Hey Bowser, you forgot to put something in that blank box. Oh shoot. I thought I was gonna like go up and around it. See, again, I'm a Super Nintendo era guy, so like you know, the controls, they're a little smoother. Here they're a little more boxy. You know, it's slippery. Did I die already? Great. Well, like I said, I'm not very good at this game in general. Like, I mean, obviously you can get far with the warps. You can get far into the game with the warps, but I mean, like, just playing it straight up, it takes practice. And I'll be honest with you, I don't really have I have so many games, I don't really have the time to like practice and get better. This is a game that's worth practicing and getting better at. I mean, it's a classic, but I don't know. I mean, it's just, I don't have time. There are so many more games that I want to get to, games I've never played before, games that I just think are, you know, more interesting to me. Not that this game isn't interesting, but it's nothing special, and it's certainly not something I need to, you know, spend a lot of time on my channel with. But unless I'm showboating, I guess, because, you know, some of these, I'm under this, you know, belief that and this is just my opinion, but I generally feel that older games are more difficult. They require more skill, but again, not my background, not my realm. So I'm not playing this for the sake of completion here. I just wanted to play it, and I shouldn't have to justify it any more than that. But yeah, I mean, what else can you say? Killing the Koopas and the Goombas. Just any other ordinary day for an Italian plumber. Anyone know any Italian plumbers? I wonder if Italian plumbers are offended by this game. Maybe they're flattered. Who knows? Anyone know an Italian plumber? I doubt it. Leave a comment if you know an Italian plumber. It's like actually very hard to get 100 coins. I mean, you know, it takes some practice. You gotta know where all the coins are. You gotta, you know, I'm talking about in this game specifically. But yeah, what are you gonna do? The first 2 levels are like really easy. I mean, let's be fair. They're the first 2 levels or the main 2 levels that I've spent the most time playing, or anyone playing for that matter. Alright, level 3. I don't think as many people know level 3 as they know the first 2 levels. And I'm not saying that just because it's harder to get to level 3, but mainly because most people will skip over it when they go through the warp. So, I mean, I don't know. This isn't certainly not a level that I remember, just like right off the bat playing it. That's probably because I try to skip it all the time. Oh. For some reason, I thought I was going to roll left because I feel like most of the time that's what the mushroom tries to do. It tries to get away from you. It's like, no, please don't touch me. I don't want to be eaten here. I mean, to be fair, if I were a mushroom in motion, I'd probably be the same. Like, please stay the hell away from me. Yeah. Oh, snap. I thought I jumped high enough. Yeah, there's a little bit of, like, slipperiness. I'm actually, surprisingly, you know, with my primitive recording equipment and stuff, I'm actually not getting very much lag. I'm going to jinx it by saying that right there, but, no. I have nothing to blame as far as lag goes. This is all me. But it is kind of slippery when you play the older games. Well, yeah, there you go. 400! Woo! Alright, here we go. Back where I was. I think with the same amount of lives I had before. So let's see if I... Can I at least beat the first world castle? Alright, I'm not going to try to dwell too much on this box here. I'm just going to jump. Screw it. Let's just try to survive, you know? I know that it increases your chances of surviving, but if you've already wasted time on it. Sorry, concentrating. Oh, shit. I thought I got it. Alright, well, let's try to at least get to the first Bowser flame. That'd be nice. This is my last life here. I think this is gonna be it, guys. I don't I don't really want to play this game after today. Okay. I mean, unless of course anyone like comments and are like, no, I really want to see you play, but you know, maybe I'll revisit it at a future time. But for the time being, I don't imagine coming back to this game anytime soon. There it goes. All right, hey, 64 coins. For a Nintendo 64, hey, is that a preview for the next game I'll play? No, it's not. I'm playing Super Nintendo next. All right, guys. Well, hey, thanks for tuning in. For those of you who tuned in, I think that's a video there. That's my frog play of Super Mario Bros. And again, I have no interest in playing it any further. But you know, if I can get some convincing here from the comments, then you know, maybe I will reconsider. But for the time being, thanks so much for watching. Those of you who watched, those of you who stuck around to the end, I really appreciate it. And I'll see you all guys in the next video. You all take care. Bye bye.